Here we are at North Pine Sports Club, speaking with the president, Mark Macklin. So Mark, going back down to Capital League One, how are our preparations going for that?
Yeah, they're going well, very well at the moment. Michael Brockwell is the head coach for the 2020 season, along with Darren Bender and Liam Meekham's reserve grade coach. At the moment, they're forming a great side at the moment and a great group of people, as well as their off-site staff. We've got a new physio, who I do believe it or not, he says pineapples are the way to go. So at the moment, it's looking really, really good. So, yeah.
And what is your aim for next season?
The aim's basically to, one, change culture in the club, within the club, form a group of young boys to be able to play at their top level and in future years to come. So that's where we're sort of heading with the youth of the overtime.
And what clubs do you think will be strong in Capital League One next year?
Mate, I think all of the clubs will be strong in Capital League next year. I think it'll be a very hard league. If you get top four next year, you know you've worked really hard to get there, because what the other clubs are out there doing, they're getting all the good coaches in, and they're making a big push to go back into Premier League.
And you recently acquired Will Allen as your technical director. How do you think he will benefit your club?
I think Will will be a great asset for the club, especially in the junior area, which is where he's coming into, in the way he structures the training efforts, the way the players are taught the game, the way the players are involved in the coaches are taught how to train the guys, train the kids, and things like that. I think he'll be a great asset, enormous asset to the club.
And how did that come about? Because he's been at Pine Hills for a very long time.
Yes, how it will come about was we were looking at changing the way and the structures of the junior football in the club, within the club, and we put out a few feelers out in the environment. He applied for the job, and a few people told us a lot of things about him. Football Queensland recommended him, Football Brisbane recommended him. So yeah, we brought him in for a chat, and yeah, we brought him in.
And your club runs a Warriors program every Saturday morning. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
The Warriors program was designed about 7 years ago, and it's for kids where the kids don't sort of fit in, but they just want to get out and enjoy the game of football and enjoy kicking a ball around. Darren Lutton runs that program for us, which is a great asset to the club. Again, when you see the enjoyment from the kids, that just getting out there and being involved in the sport is great. So, yeah.
And what is one thing that your club does really well?
I believe our organisation, our structures are coming together now. I believe in forming that will be a great asset to the club.
And any future plans for North Pine?
Future plan is just basically more keep the restructuring going, giving the youth a go. What they're doing with the 18s and the 16s BYPL side, they'll all train together as a group, so all the talent is seen and being given a chance. No matter how old you are, if you're good enough to play, you will get first team football, no matter what your age is.